Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Lifestyle Mapping Podcast brought to you by Roazi. In today's global market, understanding consumers' preference is very, very key to businesses. And Roazi is leading the effort with an AI-powered platform to provide businesses with actionable and detailed consumer insights, which will help them grow their businesses and expand globally. Now, let's dive into today's episode. A very big thanks to each and every one of you for always tuning in, and also thanks for the likes and subscriptions. Thank you guys. Yeah. So on this episode, we're going to be talking about what are we talking about again? Remind me.
Creatives, like music industry, basically.
Whoa. Okay.
Very big industry everywhere in the world.
I don't like going to that industry because I don't have anything to say. It's an industry that is so jam-packed. It's so much talent, and for just that dissecting that talent, that kind of things.
It's so much talent for me.
It's just, but I'm sure we have somebody.
If you said entertainment industry, yeah.
Entertainment
It's
is
wider.
wider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Introduce you.
For me,
It's
everything's
wider.
wide.
So, but if you are saying music, okay. But now we're actually speaking with a producer. He will introduce himself.
Good, it's true.
Yeah,
So,
will introduce himself. Yeah. Fuse the producer. Read the Makula, yo.
I'm not Fuse the producer, so it doesn't come from me. All right, so my name is Ayomide.
Okay. Oh,
Then-
twins.
Alright. Then my stage name is Your Favorite AY.
Oh, wow.
So like there are other AYs, there are many AYs, but this particular one is Your Favorite.
Caveat,
so your
there's a lot of
favorite
AY
AY.
in this Yoruba land. I know it's like pure water. For those that don't understand pure water, what pure water means is sachets. Like it's a sachet where they pour water inside and they sell in traffic in Lagos or in
Everywhere,
Nigeria.
you find it everywhere.
Everywhere outside of Nigeria. Okay, I think they sell it in India now,
Don't know about
and they
that.
sell it in Ghana too. I saw it in Ghana. They
I've
sell.
not been there.
Yeah?
I've not
You've
been
never been there, so of course that is what pure water is. But go back to introducing yourself.
So my name is Ayomide,
Okay.
Your Favorite AY,
Mm.
and I am a music producer and a drummer as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
Thing.
Play drums.
So how long have you been in the production industry?
Production, I started production out of boredom in 2020.
Mad.
So, drum is not an instrument that I can just put in your house and be playing. Your neighbors will come for your head. So you can't be doing that in your house.
Why?
Now. It's very loud.
I paid for it. It's my
You-
house. It's my house.
He's a troublemaker.
They also have houses.
It's my house.
Alright, if you say so. So, I just picked up. At first, I've been doing production unknowingly by creating loops. So loops are like tracks where they use in churches. They just hear this cha 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 cha. That is usually underground. So I've been doing that on my phone. And then my friend was with me one day and we're like, Afa, we can move this into our laptop. He said, okay, now let's move it to our laptop. Then from there, we discovered that, there's a place you can do your piano, you can add bass. There's something they call sound card that you can use to like create a full beat instead of just doing drum loops alone. I'm like, okay now. So it's not like there was anybody putting us through. We're just doing these things out of the basic knowledge we had of music. Okay, if you add drums, if you put bass in this place, if you put your piano in this place, it will all come together and make sense. Then it comes to a point that they call mixing and mastering, that you do all of this shit. So that's how it works.
Wow. I feel people that tend to teach themselves more
Those
stuff,
guys, I feel
they go
sometimes-
far.
Yeah, and I feel sometimes they are this kind of extraordinary set of people.
Yeah.
But then there's this popular producer, UX. His real name is Prince.
Okay.
UX. So you should have heard probably in tags. His tag is UX. Get them.
Yes.
So this song Rema and Charlie Poppy dropped. Touchdown Beanie Boys. Yeah,
Yeah.
he produced it. Then this Machala, he produced that. So it showed me like before he blew up then it showed me like one or two stuffs too in production after I like moved to an extent. So in the production stuff, there's something they call packs. So those are the like things that make your work as a producer easier, like shaker's loop. Instead of creating a loop from scratch, you just drag and drop a loop in your DAW and you work. So it gave me packs and all of those things. It showed me some mixing techniques for quick mix and all of those things.
So he was
Sit down.
technically a mentor.
Yes.
So since then, since like Now he has blown.
Yes.
and he's no more picking your calls.
Nah, we
No,
still texted.
Oh, that means you guys are
Last
still.
week.
Oh, that's cool.
We still texted. I think it was last week or this week. I was trying to invite him for something.
And is he coming?
Nah, he said he's not sure if he'll be in Nigeria at that time.
Oh, that's so they talk.
Nah, it's not necessarily. I trust my guys. I trust him.
I feel
Because you know he's
blown.
blown now, so
Yeah.
he travels and all of this.
Do producers have to travel with the musician that they produce the songs for?
Well,
Indulge us, we are novice.
sometimes I feel like most times rather, producers work as DJ when it is time for the artist they produce the song for to perform.
Right,
Because
right.
they have all the stems of the songs. They have the backup, the lead, vocalist. They have the instruments too. So there might be a time probably when the artist is not using a band. Maybe he just wants only the beats to play without his vocals in it so that he can just flow on it. So the producer can quickly help him do that, mute the other things and solo what he wants for him. So they work as a DJ sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Okay. I have one question regarding. So now, since you're a producer,
Yeah.
what do you think with this innovation that has been, with this wave, AI wave that has been coming up,
yeah.
what do you think it would do to producers? Like, one, do you think it's going to make them, I don't want to use the word obsolete. No, and it's not going to make them obsolete.
Okay.
Or you think it's going to help them like improve how they do things?
Okay.
Or just, you can just give me a general view.
For some people, it will make them lazy. But for some people, it makes their work easier and they're able to do better things.
Okay.
So, for example, there have always been loops, guitar loops, and all of those things. So, if there's an AI, because you buy loops, guitarists play those things and then they post it and sell it as a sample pack. So, if there's an AI, yeah, they sell it as a sample. So, that's another way of making money as a producer.
Ways to make money deal.
So, you don't really have to produce a song before you make money as a producer. Okay, so that way now, if there is an AI that can help you do all those things, first, those guitarists or people who make samples will be losing their job. Because they won't be getting, people won't be buying their packs anymore. If there's an AI that can just give me a guitar loop and I'll just add to my song. So it is an advantage in the sense that, okay, I want a guitar loop right now. So I have to tell the AI what I want. So it is not like the AI is giving me what was there already. I have to tell the AI what I want. Compared to when there's somebody I'm buying from, he already has it. So I have to now fit into his own loop. So if there's an AI, I will tell the AI to fit into what I want.
Yeah.
Get?
That's quite tricky.
Yeah. But then I don't feel AI can take the music aspect away. There's something about
There's the
music.
creativity part
Yes,
of
there's the
things,
creativity
yeah.
aspect of it that cannot be copied.
But you know, there are people that are creatively creative with AI. What if for that tautology?
Thank you. You said creative with AI.
Creatively
Creative.
The reason why,
With
because
AI.
remember, there are some AI communities I follow on
Okay.
IG, and I was going through one particular guy, I forgot his name, and he shared a clip, like a musical,
Yeah.
I guess from Taylor Swift. People heard the song and were like, "Whoa, is this?" But it was actually not her.
Oh, it was AI
It
that
was
created.
made for an AI. But if they tell you, said like the song made so much sense, I'm like, Jesus, song is dope. But
Okay, but do you think there was someone that wrote the song?
it was normal prompting.
He wrote the song.
No,
No.
he put the
You
prompt.
just when you put the prompt,
on
then, like
Chat- on
use ChatGPT,
GPT.
get the lyrics, take it to this thing, and tell them, okay, maybe use this person's voice.
So you know that there are like
That-
different AIs
I
and what they
understand.
do. Yeah.
Victor
It was
did
so
it of
nice. I'm
recent.
like,
Victor
Victor
did
did it of
that
recent.
of recent. I think this is song Jaga Jaga. So he wrote a lyrics for Burna Boy, wrote a lyrics for Thames, and then used AI to use their voice to sing those songs again. If it was someone that you don't know about AI, if you had heard those songs, you would
think
feel
it was
like
from them.
Burna Boy sang.
Yeah.
At first, I was like, did Burna Boy do a cover? And I swiped, I saw Thames. I'm like, Burna Boy and Thames actually do a cover to this song. Then I knew it was AI. Or I saw it somewhere that it was AI that did it. But then he wrote the lyrics out. There was the beat already. So there is still an aspect that a human has to function as
At
a
least to give you
creative.
the command.
Exactly. Even if not even the command. There's something the human will do. I doubt if there's any AI that will do a bit for me. Give me the lyrics I want, and at the same time, give me the voice I want.
The voice you want, I guess that is possible.
The voice is 100%
Voice is
possible.
possible.
The lyrics I want is not.
What you mean the lyrics you want? You can write your lyrics and put it, or you tell the AI.
But then I am
or
writing.
You give it your idea.
I am writing. Okay, I am giving it the idea. So there's still somewhere I have to come in. Music is very wide. I don't think AI can completely take over.
Well, you can say you don't think, but it will get to a certain level that it will completely take it.
I'm just saying.
We're just saying. We're not just.
I don't feel AI is here to
disrupt jobs.
No.
Yeah.
I only think it will take away your job if you don't learn how to use it.
Exactly.
But if you get to, let me learn, you are.
So
like
these doors, like those, when I mean those, like DAW, digital auto workstation, they've been like evolving. So when I started production, there was FL 20.5. But now there's FL 21. So if I had not been upgrading myself, following up, I would not know what is a new thing that functions. So there are some things that work on. There's another door called Logic. There are some things that work on Logic, like normally without plugins. But in FL, you can't do that before. As I probably last year, so you can't do that on FL before, except you install a plugin. But now with the new FL, you can do that.
Okay.
So if I had not been like following up with all those things or learning how to use different doors, I don't think I'll be able to meet up with this age of.
So there is this question here. This was gotten online. Somebody's just asking this question: that do music producers get rich? Is it even common to be a rich music producer?
Actually,
no. Let me just get through it. Then you can now. So I am not asking how do I get rich as a music producer. I'm not even a producer. I'm specifically curious about the economics of how producers get rich. How does a producer get rich? Is it even common for a producer to be a millionaire? I recently watched the entire Disconstructed series on Junior's YouTube and noticed some of the producers on huge Billboard hit songs are just college kids or normal, like you.
Yeah.
Or normal dudes that don't seem like millionaires. What exactly are the finances around music production? I always assume you get to the point where you are charging $100K per beat, $100,000 per beat, and you make your money on the initial production. But perhaps you get caught in royalties. How does this exactly work? I've always been wanting to ask this question. So what I always now say in my mind is, maybe they have an agreement that they'll say they'll give them maybe 2% or 3% of the royalties. I don't know. But how just tell us how it works. Taking a break from our amazing conversation, I just want to tell you guys about the Rewazi app, where you can log in your shopping habits, your consumption habits, to join to this global database of consumer data that we have in exchange for actual dollars, guys, money. So all you have to do is download the Rewazi app today. Fill in your information. Are you a boy? Are you a girl? Go on Play Store, go on the App Store, fill in your information, and start filling in your habits for actual dollars, guys. Dollars. Now let's go back to the amazing conversation that we're having. See you guys there.
So first, it's difficult because music itself is expensive. So even before you become a producer that will make money, you spend money first on gadgets. I have to get a very good laptop because I've used a laptop before, and while I was mixing, laptop crashed. So if I don't have a strong laptop, imagine I'm trying to mix for whiskey and my laptop crashes, including the money and the fame is gone. So first, you have to get a good laptop, get sound card, microphones, because a 100K microphone would not do what a 300k microphone is going to do. So speakers and all of those things. So to the main question, how do producers get rich, or can they get rich? So it's in two ways, yeah. You can sell samples. I mentioned that earlier. Samples. There are websites where people buy beats. Although I'm not sure that can make someone a millionaire. Although I read people say it's made them rich, made them millions. But before you get to that place where, because how do people just find your beats online? So that means I have to imagine my beat is like $100. How many people have to buy my beats before I get $1 million? How many people are willing to buy beats? And even if they buy the beat, will I hear their song one day? So now another thing is contracts. So sometimes you see, if you check I don't know what you call it. I don't know how to put it now. When an artist releases a song, you see produced by, written by.
Yeah.
There's this song this guy produced, Tempo, produced for Omale. I think it's Soso. I'm not sure, so that I'm not gonna say rubbish on camera. So I think it's Soso. Tempo wrote the song and at the same time produced the song. So it's not just the producer, it's the producer and the songwriter. So now on the contract, there will be royalty splits. Songwriter has this percentage, producer has this percentage. Of recent, I discovered that Spotify pays $0.0004 per stream. If that song has 50 million streams, calculate it in dollars. If the producer is taking like 20%, I mean, that's like a lot of money.
0.004 times what?
I mean, you say 50 what?
50 million.
Let's say 50 million streams.
And that's on only Spotify. There is still YouTube Music. There's YouTube Video. There are other streaming. There's Apple Music. There are other streaming platforms. So imagine getting that from only Spotify. So sometimes people think these musicians are doing some other things to make money. There is actually money in this music.
But my question is, how many musicians have 50 million?
Okay, but now I want to say
do you
something.
want to check it?
Just to add to
You'll be shocked
to what he said.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm just trying to relate it to what I just learned like yesterday or day before yesterday.
Okay.
And I don't think music can make you rich. Or I don't think anything can make you rich. I may be wrong. Maybe I'm saying it the wrong way, you get.
Right.
What makes you rich is how you invest or you put to use the money you get from that course, that is from that thing you do, is what makes you rich.
The money you get from
like it. What, for example, you have someone said he has 200 million what? Let's say 50 million streams, and by the calculation, and that's like $200,000, right? If I have $200,000, what do I do with
drop
it?
more songs?
Even if you drop more songs, you get
promote the songs better.
That's what I'm telling you.
So that you get more streams.
Even if you get more
streams. And more streams means what?
Agree, but I don't think it will still make you like Bill Gates.
Like who?
Bill Gates.
No. There are levels to it. I'm not saying.
No kind of level. You go still do what you did.
See, let me tell you.
No, like for me, I said what I think is how you now invest those your earnings, like those money you're getting.
Yeah, sure.
Do you want to?
But then there has to be one particular money that will come first that you want to invest. So now that first money is what you used to invest now.
So you invest first money, other money is that?
No, I'm saying there has to be particular money that is coming before you invest, because you spoke about investments.
Yeah.
So when that money comes is when you decide to invest into your music more or invest outside the music. So if you check out Rihanna invested so much in the music. She stayed years in the music industry before she decided to go into the skincare and fashion stuff. Now she's a billionaire.
Good.
In dollars.
Now, do we not think is the music that give her the billions?
I'm saying she started first with the music.
Yeah.
So the money started growing from somewhere before there became other options to invest in.
It doesn't know what she was saying is. I guess the question, just to retrieve what you said,
being
is
a producer,
like only just music.
No, being a producer.
Like even as a producer too, you produce a song, and let's say no matter you want to divide the royalty. I pursue sing song then drop.
No, chill first, chill. Yeah, now you're moving it to your side.
Okay.
She said, as a producer,
Mhm.
can you be rich?
That was
That's the question.
question.
So it is being rich first. So let me put it like this. I'm a producer. No, let's not say. Let's not talk about RH yet.
Mhm.
I'm a producer now. So I produce a song, and then the song it's like 1 billion this
Sure.
thing, and then my percentage. So let's assume they made $1 billion from the song, and my percentage was 20%. So I have like $200 million from it. What do you think I would do?
You are something like this.
Mm.
You drop life.
No,
Like
see,
you like that.
I'm not even going to lie. I'm not even going to lie.
You?
What would you
Wait,
do?
You go very lost.
chill. Nah.
Miami first.
What did
Go
you-
there.
what
No.
did you
I'm
do?
not even
What
like
would you- I
that.
want to
I'm not
hear.
even like that. See, first thing I would do is invest
In what?
in music more. Not only investing in music now. Going to look for other things to invest in. When Victor Osimhen won, when he had money, I mean, when I think there was a video I watched where he was interviewed and they asked him what he invested in. He said real estate. Now, he mentioned that because he was trying to speak outside the football. You don't know how many people he has training, investing in the football association or in the football world. You don't know if he has any. And even if he has, you don't know how many they are. So now let's assume he has. Do you think that when those people become like him, start making billions like him, do you think they remember him?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay. So he has been ambassadors for brands. So that way, I'm not sure he would want to spend lavishly, even if he wants to enjoy. Does not mean he should use the entire money to enjoy. He obviously has other investments, probably shares in some of the companies that is a brand ambassador has. So that way now, his money doesn't go down, it comes up. And the fact that he's making himself relevant, FL has been evolving. Then he has been evolving with it because I'm not sure I know any other DAW that SARS uses. SARS uses FL Studio. So imagine he has been using FL Studio since like 2000 and probably 7 or 8. Don't know when can't remember when Whiskey put it up like that. So imagine he has been using FL Studio since then
Gen Z,
till now.
2009.
And it's still relevant with the Gen Z people.
Yeah.
Even the new artists want to feature SARS. They feel like if SARS is on my song like this, I've made it in life. Even SARS now has people that he's trying to bring out. People like Loji. He's trying to bring them out also. And if you check, SARS is now more than a producer. He's now like an artist because there's this song he dropped last year, Happiness, with Ghana and Ashake. He's the owner of the song. He featured Ashake and Ghana. So now he has brought himself out from that producer cage and is now an artist and a producer. Or a producer that is
Sorry,
an
I want
artist.
to cut you short concerning this whole producer phase / artist. Do you know I feel producers make better artists than actually artists? Let me explain. Fuse, yeah.
Young
Because
John.
I know Young John feels
Yeah.
like their songs are...
Yes, I get your point, but they never blow. They can't
Blow?
blow.
No.
The kind of blow with no blow.
No, they
Everything
can't-
Burna Boy blow.
They can't, it's not like
All kind of blow.
No.
Those one they are
You can't place them on that
blue.
level.
They are blue. Oh, you are not blue.
This is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about in terms of talent.
Yeah.
You are
Wait,
blue.
wait.
You are not blue. Want to blow? We don't want to blow.
Alex, I'm
Chill
talking in
with
terms of talent.
Talented.
Even our quality of music,
the
actually.
quality of the music.
So are you saying
Do you know
those
that even
ones now-
Omale was actually a producer?
Yeah, I heard he was a
He was a
producer.
producer
He was a producer
started
before he
singing.
became an artist.
So what are you trying to say?
I'm saying that they are much more talented than the normal artists.
I feel like aside the talented, they are experienced in the beats making.
Exactly.
So
that
they know
experience
what
helps
goes.
them. Yeah.
They are better with creating. Imagine I can create melodies with my hands. So why would it be difficult to sing the
Want to
melodies?
sit down like this, take them their song. No. Call this person. Give me the music. You give
But
me
they
the
still
beats.
produce now. They still produce.
still
No,
produce.
just give me the beats.
They still produce
Now
now.
give someone like
But there are
Still
some...
producing.
but-
give you the jam.
But
Ola
Omale
Mide's-
still uses other producers.
Omale uses other producers all the time. I guess he does is
Producer.
co-produce.
It's co-producing.
Why is he copying? should do that.
If you were the one, would you leave it?
If you're the one that has
Like, yeah, that will do. You should do it.
No. Artists also have their ideas to drop whenever their songs are being created.
That's true.
So they're like, okay, I want this to be a. Sometimes, as a drummer, I always like my percussion in songs to be like very, very full. But then I worked with one artist one time. I was like, no, I don't want it to be so full. I want it to be like very empty. I want more of the melodies than the percussions. So most times too, they also have things they contribute to make the song better. Even I heard Burna Boy, he co-produces the song, so most times. Co-produces the song most times.
See me too.
It's very Simi mixes and masters.
Because they don't want to give people the whole full.
No, I think
you don't.
the idea.
Sometimes they just want to be able to do it by themselves because they feel like when they explain to you, you don't understand.
What they say play mean is you're supposed to collect 50%. You collect how much?
On 5.
Nigga, you broke, nigga. You ain't getting your money.
No.
That is the scope.
You get the money. You get the money.
Collect 10%. Then you collect the other 10. So it's not couple this. We could share the money. Business, Nick.
But then is the artist already, so you should not bother about.
But you see, that's
producer is
now.
producer.
It's about to collect 200K from
when they are dropping.
To collect 200K from 50 million stream. Collect how much?
5K. 5K.
When they are dropping their list, they don't used to write co-produced. They always write produced by. Get.
No, sure.
So the produced by is what matters in the splitting of the contract.
Okay.
Get. So that's how it works.
But as a producer, so the thing is, there's a problem in the entertainment industry generally. I think the Americans have been able to hack it. So you give someone a contract today, they're calling their lawyer. But I don't think Nigerians have really gotten to that.
I will help you
to that level. When you just dangle like 20 million naira in front of an artist.
The thing is, they don't know. So music business is wide.
Yeah.
They don't know that they are meant to like sign contracts. They don't know. They don't have knowledge of these things. And these things are not being taught in school. See, if not for the fact that I went to study music in Unilag and they taught me year 3 music business and management, I would not know all these things.
Oh, so you study music and it's in year 3 they taught you?
Exactly.
1 year before you graduate.
And because he's about to enter the world now, so they have to introduce him into the business.
So that's teaching him from when he's first day year 1.
So on camera, my lecturer sees this thing.
Show me the idea that you're broke.
or if VC sees this thing. I'm not there.
Alright,
so the thing is, if we were not taught these things, we would not know.
Yeah.
And then the thing is, these days, knowledge has been going around, like you can get knowledge easily. So someone can quickly check this thing up and see that, oh, there's actually a way that you sign contracts with, even as a songwriter, even as a backup artist, I will just back up in your song. You can actually decide that, okay, I want splits in this song from the streams of the song.
Instead of outrightly paying the
Instead
person.
of just giving them 50K for coming to back up and they should go to the house, you can say, okay, after the 50K, I still want splits.
So they pay backup singers.
TJ Omori charges, I can't remember how much he charges, but he charges in dollars. That
for
is so much for videos. And then he still asks for splits from the streams of the videos.
Oh, that big.
That's like, it's because he has the knowledge. How many videographers or cinematographers do you think would do that? Probably they don't know. Or then they've not because TJ Omori is popular, so they've not gotten to that peak yet where they can demand for such. Because if TJ Omori posts alone that I'm dropping this video,
Omori to be really popular.
I think it was Olamide.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I think it was Olamide. Olamide has pushed so many people for
I don't know that guy.
That guy is like Badu.
No, like I've heard of him, but like I just started hearing of him. Like I don't know when someone just became so popular.
Exactly.
You get what I mean? Like
me too. I don't know when it just. So I feel like
what I know. I just saw that this person is doing. I'm like,
just like that. Exactly.
You say what you feel is that.
So I feel like another thing is your environment. So if you move with people, so I'm a musician, but I have friends who are videographers, cinematographers. So it was when I started moving with them, I do hear them speak about TJ Omori. And in my mind, I'll be like, who's this TJ Omori? I have to see the logo.
Yes.
So I will now go and check him. Like, of recent, I started following him on Twitter. I had to go check the logo. Check his page and be like, oh, this is the TG Omori guy that has been doing stuff and stuff. And then there was a time Adekunle go drop something on Twitter that Olamide helped them in the past. That it was even when he was young, I used to design graphics for their music stuff. And then TG Omori, Fuse, and those other guys. So the fact that Olamide was packing all those people, and then they came from like the same circle, and all of a sudden they blew at once too. TG Omori is rich.
No, I know he's rich.
See how much he's making
but
from
you know what
videos.
I said, like,
Aside split, so see how much he charges for his videos. Charges in dollars. I think hundreds of dollars. So after that, you see as for splits, that's money.
so now,
Music is wide.
I'm not supposed to ask this question. I'm just curious. I want to know.
Okay.
Looking at Africa as a whole,
Yeah.
which country do you think has the best producers?
I'm not even going to lie.
Don't lie. Don't be tribalistic. Don't be countryalistic.
Don't be countryalistic.
From your own point
From
of
your own,
view.
as
Don't
a
worry.
musician that you
Don't
are.
drag anybody, but from your own point of view.
Before I say that, let me first say it's probably because I don't know so many producers outside Nigeria.
Okay.
Did you say in Africa?
Yes, I said as Africa as a whole. Just
Okay.
Africa as a whole.
As Africa, I don't know so many producers like that. But if you speak of Nigeria, I can mention a few that are very tight.
Okay, tell me your top 4. Just top 4.
Top 4.
For you. I don't want to say this one is 1, this one is 2. No, just tell me, okay, this for the 4 names. So if I start ranking them now, I will not be there when
Top 4.
you drag you up.
SARS is nobody's mate.
Okay.
That's one.
Fuse. Are you saying he's number 1?
Nah.
Or he's just
among the 4?
I'm just saying. I don't want to. I don't want to come from you.
Okay.
So let me see. From my side, I feel like SARS,
okay,
Fuse,
okay,
P Prime,
and
then this one's hard. I don't know what to pick as the first person. You said
Young John.
No, Young John is good, but it's not. Young John is good, but on my side, it's not the top 4. Yeah, on my part, it's not the top 4.
Okay.
It's not the top 4 on my part. But you have SARS, Fuse, P Prime, and then probably
who do you say
Tempo.
you chat with?
UX.
Don't jazz is a producer.
UX. You never call your guy. Wow.
Who's that?
You not call his guy UX that he chats with.
Do you know it is a very high possibility that I get to see this video?
Yes, my guy. Let's step by there.
So at least he's not going to take it that deep. It's not that deep.
Yeah.
Bro, just send a text message.
SARS, Fuse, P Prime, and Tempo.
Those are your own.
Yeah.
I think if I hear a tempo beat, I will know it's tempo.
You will know.
You will know, like
Sweet.
How
The
does
guitar, the yes,
like
is everybody is trying to have their sound. For example, you would hear a SARS beat. I know this is SARS. You hear, I can tell you I'll hear a P Prime beat, and I'll tell you it is P Prime because aside the regular production, he always tries to show to you that he's brilliant. You just hear some unexpected things. That's what he just does. Things that are not regular. That's what he likes. Things that not everybody listen to. Things that you don't like, but you make you like it. That's what he does.
Okay, just a quick one. I want to digress a bit. And what do you think? Tell me your honest opinion about this song that just came out. Asake and what is this guy?
Travis Scott.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to it.
You've not listened to it?
I've not listened to it.
Do you know
the only time I listened to it was somebody trying to play it on his phone, and I'm like, when it's time, because I don't like listening to songs on phone speakers.
I listened to that album yesterday with my brother. My brother loves Ashake.
Yeah.
My brother loves Ashake. He loves Odumodu.
Yeah.
He loves
I don't like Odumodu.
He loves Charlie Poppy. You don't like Odumodu.
Doc, I'm like, what do you say?
It's not that deep now. Not everybody can like it yet.
No, like you say it, you know what?
Well, I don't really enjoy Odumodu like that.
He has straight mouth.
Continue.
So I listened to that. I listened to that album.
Yeah.
It make mad sense. The whole Fuji vibe on that album was crazy. Secondly, I liked the music video of Ashake and Travis Scott.
Yeah.
I loved that music video. It was
So
giving
stupid.
Caesar, but with Afrobeats.
Wow.
So what Caesar normally does in her video is that she embeds another music at the beginning. She
Mhm.
now sings the main song. Then she adds in another
As sampling.
another music
Sample the
at
song.
something. He gave that vibe, walking around, like the music video, everything was so cool. And I love Caesar.
That music, that song, what actually, I'm not a fan of all those kind of songs, I will not lie.
Mhm.
But after watching the video, the level of creativity
Exactly. I saw in that video. I'm like,
at that point, I won't lie.
I was like, I stood
Yeah,
up and I was
really,
clapping.
like out of, I won't lie to you. I know they will come for my no problem. But
And guess who
out of
produced?
this
Guess who
Asake's
produced
album,
the song?
Who?
It's sad.
out of this Asake's album, I can say the only two songs there. I can say that is the one he featured with the Travis Scott and the
Travis
guy
Scott.
with Wave.
Yeah, with Central C.
Yeah,
Central C.
Reason, I don't know why.
I love the
I just
video
felt,
too.
Yeah.
I just felt it's just a kind of blend that, you know,
It was not
maybe
expected.
you go and meet one chef and he prepares 1 meal. Let's say they prepare, let's say beans and okra for you, and they're like, this is rubbish, but you test the thing.
Experimenting.
You're still trying to figure out.
You'll be like, it's not
I don't
a
understand.
banokro. Like,
You'll
it's
be
not a banokro that we eat.
It's giving you one kind of test that, oh yeah, stop now.
Kind
You
of.
know if you stop, but it's just going.
But then, if you think, if there was no good producer, or a producer that could like match up their energy, do you think it would be as good as that?
Yeah, I understand what you mean. And I think it's
So you see why SARS is nobody's mate.
I
I love that guy.
And I think it's from the beginning of the song that you know how the video is going to turn out.
Sometimes it's not like that.
No.
Well,
some
That's okay.
videographers.
Wrong intro, but man, when you go, you be like, okay, now that intro is something else. With that Fuji vibe, no way. Just
that
forget
Fuji
it.
vibe was bad.
It's
People were
something.
saying he was doing songs for skaters on Twitter.
Well, that's their business. I'm not a skater, but I love
But
the
that
song.
the level of creativity I saw in that song, I'm like, okay. If they say worldly song, na bad song. At this point,
At this
that
point,
one, just that one.
I'm ready
I
to
like
be
that one.
Let me
worldly.
worldly. After that period, I'll go back to my spiritual.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.
Welcome.
We really enjoyed this session, to be very
This
honest.
was really
Like,
engaging.
this was actually really engaging. I know that we've not really had this kind of conversations
Yeah.
before.
Maybe next time we'll bring your friend.
And you know what you said? It's true. You know what you
So-
said
I see.
about you don't really know much. All of a sudden you took over now.
Right.
Now you remember.
I mean,
you
it's
knew
music.
much.
Nobody eats music.
Nobody hates. It's not about hating. Like he said, he does not know much, but he remembers that he knows music now.
Nice. Everybody has something to say about music.
Thank you so much for
Thanks for
coming.
the time.
You're welcome.
We really, really appreciate your
Thank
time.
you for having me too.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Please stay in school and read your book.
I'll try.
All
For
right.
the rest of you,
I'll try.
Please,
see you in
guys
the next
should
one.
Subscribe. Follow us on social media.
Yeah.
Rwazi Inc. RWAZIINC. Rwazi Inc.
Yo.
On all social media platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah. So but on YouTube is Lifestyle Mapping Podcast. Just Lifestyle Mapping, where we help you map your life. How are we even mapping people's lives?
You never
The gossip
map
we're
your
gossiping.
finish.
All right, bye guys.